It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Dallas Mavericks at the American Airlines Center. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Greg, it is safe to say we can expect a breakneck pace to this one. Baseline to baseline basketball. Both of these teams love to run.
And plenty of teams say they want to push tempo, but these teams walk the walk, or should I say run the run.
Serbiak passes to Garnett. Over Nowitzki. Garnett can't get it to go. Nash outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Nash outside. To the paint. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, I like that. Confidence and power on display by Nowitzki there. Even when the defense is bumping him and making it tough, he stays right with it.
Nowitzki. Shooting one.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. To the right side. Pass to Garnett. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The defense playing Garnett nice and close inside, but he flexes some muscle and gets through to his finish anyway.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash, and Jones has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Nash.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Serbiak. Garnett left side. Over Bradley. The Mavericks pull it in. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
Guys, I tell you what, they're playing some of the best basketball that I've ever seen. I mean, they look virtually unbeatable. The key now is they continue to try to strive for consistency, to be ready to handle whenever the next loss does come up. That's going to be the key, bouncing back when they do have somebody in this streak.
Here's Serbiak after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Garnett with a screen on Stevenson. And it's Bradley with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for to start off this game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Kicks it out to Jones. No good on the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Nobody near Parker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Dallas. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And, of course, Minnesota just need to take it a game at a time.
I think for Minnesota, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Mavericks making a switch here. Bell's checked in. Here's Cox. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Harris. No good from Bogut. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Timeout called. First of the game for Minnesota. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 6. Parker with it. 17 points in his last outing. And the basket by Serbiak.
Love the team-first mentality, looking to make the pass there.
Harris looking it over. Bogut with a screen on Parker. Inside. No good from Bogut.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Garnett. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
That was a physical drive by Garnett, going in with the intention of breaking through the contact.
Harris against Parker. Pass to Cardinal. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And things coming into focus in this season now, Greg. Teams pretty much know where they stand at this point.
And that's why it's such an important time of the year, Kevin. As a franchise, you know where your problem areas are, and it's time to address them or start planning for the future.
Now here is Harris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Pass to Serbiak from about 16. And the rebound goes to Villanueva.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Charlie Villanueva. That's foul number 2 for him.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Sasha Pavlovich checking in for Cardinal. Pass to Cox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, you got to bring some extra fire and some physicality to your game inside that paint. That's how he gets the shot off despite the foul.
Monte Ellis checked in for Raja Bell. The Mavericks trailing. Ellis surveying the D. Harris outside. From the arc. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Count that bucket. Serbiak's got his second basket.
What an amazing trick shot to confound the defender. Oh, man, that's awesome. He's taking him to school right there.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. To the middle. Garnett with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Serbiak. That's good. And so Garnett with the assist. Serbiak's got his 3rd basket of the night. And the Mavericks with possession here. Trailing by 2. Ellis outside. Pass to Harris from past the arc. Another three for Dallas.
Confident shot. Knew he wanted to fire and did not hesitate.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Now here is Kirilenko. Kicks it out to Garnett. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Kirilenko. Mavericks with the rebound. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now here's Ellis. Andre Kirilenko unable to get his shot to go. Over Kirilenko, and that one's good. Ellis. Now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
Don't take any shot for granted in this league. They are all tough.
Parker kicks to Kirilenko. Garnett outside. Back to Kirilenko. Down low. Got a piece of it. They get it back. It's stolen by Harris. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Parker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Harris with it. Now Kirilenko defending. And it's Nowitzki missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. To the inside. Here's Garnett. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Mavericks have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Ellis. He can't hit that time. Ellis has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Mavericks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So both teams making some changes here.
Yeah, and Serbiak loves shooting the ball. All he needs is a little daylight, and he is ready to fire.
Pass to Nash. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Bowen, one tough customer, no fear, attacking the hoop.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Now Nash. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver.
And then there was his passing. I mean, when he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend him.
And the Timberwolves call time here. A different look for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Bogut. And Stevenson subbed in for Ellis. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Wafer. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Howard. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Moving that ball crisply. When he sees an open teammate, boom, it's out of his hand.
Nash outside. Takes it inside. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And I love that take from the Canadian Nash. A cunning and decisive attacker.
And here is Serbiak. He's got 7. Howard with a screen on Stevenson. Pass to Howard. And slammed in by Howard.
punishing the rim, and maybe some feelings with that one.
Nash outside. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Nash outside. Here's Bowen. And another three for Minnesota. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
They're really bucking things up for the opposition. Racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And somehow it's become a real struggle at the free throw line. He's lost his way there. I mean, he's not having anywhere near the same success he had there last season.
Here's Wafer. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Glover. Wide open. And again, it's Minnesota converting. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Now, here's Nash. 6 points for him, and he gets it to go. Bradley's got his second bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Down low, Garnett. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Garnett's length is incredible, makes him so hard to match up against.
The Timberwolves have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And guys, I'd have to credit the work they put in at the free throw line to practice this season. I mean, because they have noticeably improved since a year ago.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. Villanueva comes in for Wang. Cardinals checked in for Jones. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Nash. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Lights checked in. Minnesota in the lead. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Howard with his screen on Harris. Wafer for 3. The putback. And Garnett with the slam.
When Kevin Garnett gets that ball anywhere close to the rack, he's going to throw it down.
Harris outside. Out left to the wing. Fires from deep. Cardinal gets the bucket. Cardinals got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Boy, that was a pretty assist by Harris.
It's a tie game in Dallas. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Here's Glover after Dirk Nowitzki's bucket. Here's Harris. Up and in on the layup. Harris has got 10.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Glover, guarded by Harris. With some arc, shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut back down to 2 at those points from Glover. And it's Harris with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Nowitzki outside. 5 to shoot. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
Hey, who needs a 40-inch vertical? That throwdown from Dirk, good enough for me.
Here's Here's Glover, guarded by Harris. Pass to Howard. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Nowitzki.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Bell's shot is good.
Gotta respect that kind of range.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Glover. Here's Wafer. Defended by Bell. Bell against Garnett. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 7. Harris outside. That one will not drop. It's his first miss. He's 4 for 5. Here's Garnett. Nails the baby hook. Garnett's got 10.
That high release point for Garnett really helps him. Feels like nobody can block his shot inside.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. 3-pointer. Rebound, Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Garnett with a screen on Harris. Here's Glover, guarded by Harris. Here's Howard. They get it back. Here's Garnett. Now, here is Bell. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Cardinal. Nowitzki outside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Such a versatile offensive weapon. Nowitzki has tons of places where he can get it in the basket from.
It's stolen by Bell. Here's Harris driving inside. It's hauled in by Glover. Timberwolves trail by 7. Garnett with a screen on Bell. Inside. AG, that's good. 12 points for him.
You look at his athleticism, the mobility and agility. Garnett knows how to make himself dangerous in the pick and roll.
Harris outside. To the paint. Nowitzki. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And that one falls for Nowitzki.
And for his size, Nowitzki's abilities as a shooter are really special. This guy can knock it down as if he played in the backcourt.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Podkolzien's checked in for Bogut. Jones comes in for Cardinal. Stevenson, he's checked in for Bell. And Nash is subbed in for Devin Harris. And the Timberwolves call timing. Charlie Villanueva is checked in for the Mavericks.
Number 3, Charlie Villanueva.
Here's Wafer. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Garnett. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Dallas leading by 7. Nash outside. Villanueva with a screen on Parker. Here's Nash. Softly drops in the floater. Nash has got 8 points.
And Nash is such a clever player, a sensational floater from such an unpredictable player.
Garnett with a screen on Stevenson. Here he goes. Wafer can't make it work. The Mavericks have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Back to Nash. Just 4 to shoot. Takes it out to Stevenson. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Wafer. Garnett wide open, and the 3 ball is good. Garnett's got 7 now in this quarter.
KG just looked so confident. Like the moment he had the ball, he knew that shot was dropping.
Nash outside. Villanueva with a screen on Parker, and Jones has it in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Here's Wafer. Back to Garnett. Pass to Cox. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
You know, his passing ability might be the most overlooked part of his game. Garnett has really good court vision, especially for a guy that plays his position.
Nash with it. 8 points for him. To the middle. Here's Podkolzin. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Podkolzin's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Nash, really just pure genius in that pick and roll. You give him any kind of space, and he's going to whip the pass right through the teeth of the defense.
Now here's Garnett. He had 13 points in the win against the Nets in New Jersey.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
A different look for Dallas. Wang comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Ellison for Nash. And a change for the Timberwolves. Howard's checked in. Three on the clock. No good on the quick 3. Mavericks leading by 5. Now Ellis. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver.
And even if he took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
And so Monte Ellis nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 7. Parker surveying the floor. Pass to Zerbiak. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
The drive by Ellis. Here's Podkolzin. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Kirilenko. For Dallas, they have been excellent at the free throw line. Here today, a flawless 6 for 6.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And the basket by Zerbiak.
Yeah, how about the range there from Zerbiak? He doesn't hesitate when pulling from outside.
And here is Ellis. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. A 3 off the inbound. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Minnesota ball.
Parker outside. Pass to Zerbiak. Clock at 6. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Dallas has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Here's Ellis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Podkolzin. Villanueva comes in for Wang. And it's Sasha Pavlovich checking in for Jones. Timberwolves trail by 4. Inside, here's Zerbiak, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Ellis after the basket by Minnesota. Villanueva with a screen on Parker. Ellis. And Villanueva with a stop.
Perfect feed. You make it easy on your teammates if you get it to them on time.
And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 4-point game. Pass to Zerbiak. Parker against Ellis. Parker left side. Over Ellis. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Villanueva with a screen on Parker. And it's Ellis penetrating. Misses from close range. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Parker outside. Now here's Howard. He picked up 12 points in their last win against New Jersey.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Mavericks leading by 4. Ellis outside. Screen by Villanueva. The drive by Ellis. Villanueva over Parker, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Timberwolves trail by 4. And taken away by Ellis with the drive, and he lays it straight in. Ellis has got 8 points.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Cox. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Ellis.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Villanueva with a screen on Parker. Here's Ellis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Third personal foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe.
And you know, with some players, it's more than just the numbers. He provides things for this team that don't always show up in a stat sheet.
Now, here's Parker. No scoring in this one. We've got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Offensive rebound, Cox, and it's sent back by Nowitzki.
Nice timing on the rejection from Dirk. His teammates like when he hustles on the defensive end like that.
Here's Nash. He's got 8. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Over in the corner, Ellis. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Ellis has got the lead up to 11 now for Dallas.
What a terrific feed by Nash.
And Parker puts up a deep three. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here's Nash. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Three-pointer, Bell. Minnesota with the rebound. Garnett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Parker outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Cox. Buries the long-range jumper. Cox has got the first points of the second half here for Minnesota.
Keeping those eyes up court always leads to good things.
Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 assists in the game.
That size of Nowitzki is tough to guard against, especially when he's got strong inside position.
Here's Serbiak. Garnett outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Dallas leading by 10. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. From 13, and Nowitzki with the stuff.
Textbook screen, which leads to the nice bucket there.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And stolen by Nash. Pass to Bogut. Nash right side. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Here's Nash. Here's Nowitzki.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Charlie Villanueva's checked in for the Mavericks. Stevenson comes in for Monte Ellis. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And the Mavericks making a change here. Podkolzin's checked in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Parker kicks to Garnett. Pass to Serbiak. To the inside. Kicks it out to Garnett. Just 5 on the clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. That one good for 2. Cox has got 10.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Nash outside. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Getting aggressive against the foul. Nash sinks that tough make for the end one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Steve Nash. One shot.
Here's Parker. Nothing on the board. Pass to Garnett. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. To the left wing. They set the screen. That's a 2 from Parker. Great D that time from Nash. Mavericks leading by 13. To the paint. Here's Podkolzin. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And the Timberwolves call time. Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Here's Parker. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's Parker. Garnett outside. Pass to Zerbiak. Down low. Here's Cox. It's blocked. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Pavlovich. And here is Harris. Jones with the screen on Parker. Here's Harris. Deflects the pass. And it's blocked by Karolinko.
He's got such great timing. Phenomenal rejection from Karolinko there.
Parker dishes to Garnett. And here is Zerbiak. 14 points for him. Here's Karolinko. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Now here is Harris. He's got 10. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Garnett's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. To the inside, Cox. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Pavlovich. 6 to shoot. Over Parker. Pavlovich with the bucket. Pavlovich has got his first basket of the night.
Taking advantage of the mid-range there. Nice.
Parker passes to Karolinko. Here's Garnett. He gets it in there.
Kevin Garnett.
Garnett's got 17 now.
Just putting on the hard hat and going to work. Getting buckets is what KG does.
They set the pick. Pass to Pavlovich. Out to the right wing. Cardinal gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give.
Parker finds Garnett. And here is Zerbiak. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Nice job holding off the defense inside there.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Cardinal. Bowen, he's checked in for Minnesota. Mavericks leading by 12. Harris outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Pavlovic. Fires the three. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Bowen. Defended by Jones. Bowen the pass to Parker. Here's Bowen. Here's Cox. He's got 12. Garnett can't get it to go. Harris outside. Nowitzki a screen. Pass to Pavlovic. Now here's Nowitzki. D right on him. Here's Pavlovic. Headed by Serbiak. Clock at 4. And it's Pavlovic missing. Timberwolves trail by 12.
You know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
The Timberwolves shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
Free throw drops for Garnett. Bradley's checked in for the Mavericks. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
Jones, no one around him. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Harris has got assist number 5 here tonight. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Mavericks making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in.
Deshaun Stevenson.
And it's Parker at the elbow. Here's Cox. Another miss by Minnesota.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shot clock at 6. Harris kicks to Nowitzki. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. The first free throw is good. Nash is checked in for Devin Harris. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Dallas leading by 14. Nash with it. 11 points in the game. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Kicks it out to Stevenson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
You know, Nash is an excellent distributor, a phenomenal floor general, great at recognizing when his guys are open.
To the wing on the left. Bradley against Garnett. Pass to Cox. Parker with it. Here's Garnett. And the rejection by Bradley. Nash against Parker. Nash outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Parker. Nash the pass to Nowitzki. Second chance shot. Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Pass to Pavlovic. For 3, another 3 for Dallas.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Garnett. 20 points for him. Here's Serbiak. The shot's good. Serbiak's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
Stevenson outside. Nowitzki a screen. Pass to Popovich. Fires for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Garnett's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Over Nowitzki. Here's Cox. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Hey, anytime you get a good shot off inside, that's an excellent possession.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Over Garnett. Nash can't get it to go.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Now here's Parker. Scoreless thus far. Launches it. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Nowitzki. Minnesota with the rebound. Garnett up top, defended by Nash. They get the rebound. Cox. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And the first one at the line is good. So both teams changing it up here. No good on the second free throw. Mavericks leading by 15. Ellis outside. Bogut sets a screen for Ellis. Pass to Bogut. Now here's Villanueva. Here's Harris going inside. Here's Bogut. Jacks up a 3. Out to Harris. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. Shots good by Ellis.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Dallas has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Dallas calls timeout. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Dallas calls timeout. Here's Harris. He's got 10. Ellis outside. Screen by Villanueva. Ellis goes in, and Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Ellis has got 5 assists in the game. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. It's stolen by Harris. Bogut with a screen on Garnett. Garnett against Harris. And it's Nowitzki at the elbow. Out to Harris. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Wafer. And Garnett with the slam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Harris outside. Over to the left wing. Cardinal. That three off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Bogut. Out to Harris. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for the Mavericks.
Substitution for the Mavericks. Number 3.
Timberwolves trail by 19. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Bowen. Here's Wafer. Lock at 6. Howard kicks to Garnett. The three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bogut's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harris outside. Pass to Bogut. And finished off by Bogut.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Here's Garnett. The Mavericks making the shot. Over Nowitzki. Shot's good by Garnett. Garnett's got 9 points now in just the second half. Harris outside. Bogut sets a screen for Harris. Shoots from 12. And Andrew Bogut the bucket on the assist by Harris. Harris has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Here's Wafer. Pass to Bowen. Now Garnett. Tries the spin move. Puts it up from 15. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And it's Harris with the ball for Dallas. Screen by Bogut. Harris passes to Bogut and finished off by Bogut.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Pass to Bowen. It's Garnett on the wing. He's defended by Nowitzki. Dallas leading by 23. Harris outside. Bogut with a screen on Howard. The 11-footer. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I think he knew this was going to get physical, and he was ready for it.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Dante Jones, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Ellis comes in for Bell. And Nash is subbed in for Harris. Parker's checked in for Minnesota. The Timberwolves shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Wafer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. They get Charlie Villanueva. And the first one drops.
2 shots.
Wafer hits them both. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. Ellis outside. Pass to Nash from deep. The rebound by Garnett. Parker with it. Defended by Nash. Parker against Nash. Parker dishes to Wafer. Shoots it up. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Mavericks leading by 22. Ellis outside. Pass to Bogut. And Bogut slams it in.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
2 very easy points right here.
He'll take those all day long.
Minnesota with the ball. Parker with the bounce pass. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Kevin Garnett. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. A different look for Dallas. Colzine's checked in for Bogut. And it's Cardinal in for Charlie Villanueva. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Ellis. To the middle. Here's Colzine, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good. And here is Parker. Over to the wing. Here's Cox. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
There's the screen. The drive by Ellis, and the layup is good.
Just reeled the defense in there. They thought he was going to get rid of it, and he pulled up instead.
Minnesota's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Colzine. Now Nash. 5 on the clock. Ellis can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Garnett kicks to Parker. And here is Serbiak. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And how about the role reversal there? I mean, slamming it down right in the face of the big fella.
Ellis outside. To the paint. Here's Colzine. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Parker against Nash. Here's Cox. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Colzine. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Colzine's got 5 points now this quarter. Parker against Nash. High, arcing shot, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Nowitzki comes in for Cardinal. And it's Stevenson in for Dante Jones. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Bowen. Now here's Ellis. Driving in. Nowitzki for 3. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Parker. Kicks it out to Garnett. Back to Parker. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ellis right side. Colzine. Chalk up 2 there. Colzine's got 9 points here in the second half.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Parker passes to Serbiak. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
There's the pick. Inside, here's Colzine. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis.
Really fluid play by him there in that pick and roll.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the 4th and even 50%. Parker with it. Pass to Serbiak.
Mavericks foul. Monte Ellis. 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul. Wally Zerbiak, 2 shots.
The first one falls. A different look for Dallas. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Podkolzin. And it's Sasha Pavlovich checking in for Monte Ellis. Good on both. Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Nowitzki outside. And now Minnesota on the fast break, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now here's Parker. Zerbiak up top. Over Stevenson. The Timberwolves again can't hit. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Out to Nash. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dallas making a switch here. Villanueva's checked in. Dallas calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
John Bell is checked in for Nash. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Garnett outside. Here's Zerbiak. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Cox. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Charlie Villanueva. Down low, here's Bogut. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. For Minnesota, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
Now here's Nowitzki, and it's blocked by Kirilenko.
No, sir, get it out of here. He wasn't having any of it.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Nowitzki looking it over. 6 to shoot. Pass to Bogut. Rebound, Minnesota. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Dallas.
And the big difference here was accuracy from 3-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And you got to be impressed with the total command they showed throughout this season series, winning the final game and pitching a 3-0 shutout for the year against the Timberwolves.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Dirk Nowitzki.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Von Wafer, 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for the Mavericks. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Garnett, and the layup's good off the glass.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Bell. Here's Bogut. Pass to Villanueva. Stevenson outside, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 17, Smush Parker.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. There's 18 seconds left in the game. Nash, the pass to Bogut. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. That gives him a double-double in this one. 11 points and 11 rebounds. Here's Parker. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.